6:45. This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. Here is the news edited by Danishka Madhavela and read by J. Yogaraj. First, the headlines. Political parties and trade unions are ready to celebrate the May Day in a grand scale. President Ranil Wickremesinghe is scheduled to participate in 2 May Day rallies today in lieu of International Labour Day. Liquor banned at May Day rally venues. Using drone cameras to cover May Day rallies without permission prohibited. Katunayake Airport to introduce gold shop in departure and transit area. Scores missing as Kenya ravaged by mass flooding. And those are the headlines. Political parties and trade unions are ready to celebrate the May Day in a grand scale. The United National Party's May Day celebration will be held at Maligawatha, Colombo today at 2 p.m. themed A Proud Country That Will Not Fall Again. UNP General Secretary Palita Rangi Bandara said that nearly 50,000 supporters are expected to participate, which will be presided over by UNP leader President Ranil Wickremesinghe. Mr. Bandara also said that the May Day celebrations have been entrusted to 1,000 organizers of the UNP. The May Day rally organized by the Sri Lanka Poduchena Peramuna will be held at Campbell Park, Colombo at 2 p.m. with the participation of a large number of people and party activists. All the constituent parties of the SLBC, including the Mahajana Eksat Peramuna and EPDP, will participate in the May Day rally. The SLBC will not hold a May Day parade this year. The May Day rally organized by the Samaggi Jana Balawege SJB will be held at Chatham Street, Colombo 1 with the participation of a large number of activists, trade union and civil organizations representing the SJB, and the parade will arrive at the venue from the A.E. Gunasinghe Stadium. The JVP will hold May Day rallies and parades this year as the National People's Power May Day celebration. 4 NPP May Day parades and meetings will be held in Colombo, Matra, Anuradhapura and Jaffna under the theme of People's Power for Rebuilding the Country. The main rally will be held at the BRC grounds at 2:30 p.m. President Ranil Wickremesinghe is scheduled to participate in 2 May Day rallies today in lieu of International Labour Day. The May Day rally organized by the Ceylon Workers' Congress to commemorate International Labour Day will commence at 10 a.m. at the Kottagala Public Grounds. According to the President's Media Division, the Wickremesinghe is scheduled to participate in this event, responding to the invitation extended by Ceylon Workers' Congress. The rally and parade are expected to draw a significant number of upcountry plantation workers. Notably, the Ceylon Workers' Congress stands as the largest trade union and political party representing the upcountry community. Subsequently, in the afternoon, President Wickremesinghe is slated to lead the United National Party's May Day rally from opposite the Maligawatha Police in Colombo. The musical show featuring local and Indian artists has also been planned following the UNP May Day rally. Minister Harin Fernando invited all political parties members holding May Day rallies to attend the musical show, which is being held to honor Sri Lankan workers. Minister Fernando said the musical show commencing at 7 p.m. has been organized to provide an enjoyable night for the hard-working people of Sri Lanka. This news comes to you from Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. The Excise Department has stated that retail liquor shops in divisional secretariat divisions where May Day rallies and demonstrations will be held today will remain closed, which is the International Labour Day. However, the official further mentioned that the liquor sales outlets with approved hotel licenses from the Tourism Promotion Authority will be allowed to be open. The police request people to obtain proper permission if drone cameras will be used to take photographs or video recordings of the May Day rallies and processions today. Police said in a statement that using drone cameras to cover May Day rallies and processions without permission is prohibited. They said a proper permission is required for all May Day rallies in the country and that legal action will be taken against those who use drone cameras without permission. The proposal to introduce a gold business in the departure transit area of the Bandaranaike International Airport, Katunayake, has been reviewed with submissions received from the airport, and Air Services Limited intends to establish a goal shop in the departure and transit area. Consequently, the Cabinet of Ministers has endorsed the proposal presented by the Minister of Ports, Shipping and Aviation to initiate a tender process through the international competitive procurement methods for selecting a suitable operator to manage the goal shop in the said area. Japan's Foreign Minister Yoko Kamikawa is scheduled to undertake an official visit to Sri Lanka from the 4th and 5th of this month. During this visit, the Japanese Foreign Minister will pay courtesy call on President Ranil Wickremesinghe and Prime Minister Dinesh Gunawardena. The Japanese Foreign Minister and the delegation will also have official discussions with Foreign Minister Ali Sabri. Foreign Minister Kamikawa will be accompanied by senior officials of the Japan's Foreign Ministry. The appeals court has deferred its decision on the writ application filed by former Health Minister Keheli Rambukwella challenging the remand order issued by the Maliga Kanda magistrate. The decision, which was scheduled to be delivered yesterday, is now expected to be communicated on the 7th of May. And that's local news.
The main news story is brought to you by Sinhala Veda.
The Sri Lanka Foreign Employment Bureau says that more than 2,000 Sri Lankans have obtained foreign employment in South Korea during the past 4 months of this year. Of that number, 1,908 individuals have received jobs in the industrial sector. 351 individuals have received jobs in the fisheries sector. And that came to you in top news.
The main news story was brought to you by Sinhala Veda.
Moving on to watch slide, the Election Commission calls on the members of the public to ensure that their names are listed in the electoral register. Accordingly, the citizens who were born before 31st January 2007 are urged to immediately inquire their respective Gram and Nidari officers if their names are in electoral register. The public can also view the electoral register from the official website of the Election Commission. And that's watch slide. Moving on to world news headlines, scores missing as Kenya ravaged by mass flooding. King Charles returns to public duties in visit to cancer treatment center. Ukraine's Harry Potter castle hit in Russian missile strike, at least 4 killed. And those are the headlines of the world news. At least 91 people are missing after heavy flooding across Kenya's capital, Nairobi, the government said on Tuesday, after weeks of heavy rain and flash floods ravaged parts of the country. Some 76 people are missing after flooding near the hard-hit town of Mai Mahiu, northwest of Nairobi. Locals and first responders told news the disaster was caused by water blowing through a clogged tunnel under a railway bridge. King Charles III, who is being treated for an unspecified cancer, returned to public duties on Tuesday with his first official engagement since his diagnosis, after his doctors were said to have been very encouraged by his progress. The 75-year-old monarch revealed he was battling cancer in early February and is continuing his treatment as he restarts his public-facing engagements. The first fresh entry in his diary was a visit to a cancer treatment center in London. At least 4 people have been killed in Russian missile strike that hit a Gothic-style building in the southern Ukrainian city of Odessa, known to locals as the Harry Potter Castle. Its turrets were still burning at nightfall and emergency services graded the blaze severe. Residents reportedly did not have enough time to take shelter as air raid alerts only happened a few minutes before the strike. And that's world news. Development news. Moving on to business news.
Go ekakthiyana youth kat life ke change kat niyamata set na aswagena dekapugina habe karana youth kat එක මෙන්න.
The all-new NSB Ithuru Mithuru account. NSB IAM, a plan for your dream.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
The 9th successive Construction Power and Energy Expo 2024 set to kick off in July. Lanka Exhibition and Conference Services is proud to announce the return of Sri Lanka's most focused construction interior products Power and Energy Exhibition, Construction, Power and Energy Expo 2024, scheduled to take place from 5th to 7th July 2024 at BMICH Colombo. The Construction, Power and Energy Expo is Sri Lanka's premier exhibition in the construction, interior products, power and energy related sectors. And that came to you in Business News.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Go එකක් තියන youth එකට life එකේ change එකට නියමෙට set වෙන්න. ඇස් වහගෙන දැකපු ගීන හැබැයි කරන්න. youth එකට නියමෙට set වෙන friendship එක මෙන්න.
The all-new NSB Ithuru Mithuru account. NSB IAM, a plan for your dream.
Moving on to developer news, the proposal to introduce a gold business in the departure and transit area of the Bandaranaike International Airport, Katunayake, has been reviewed. With submissions received from the Airports and Air Services Limited, intends to establish a gold shop in the departure and transit area. So that's development news. And moving on to economic news, expert committee appointed by the Ministry of Plantation has recommended the lifting of oil palm ban. Committee has recommended that the planting has to be done in accordance with the coconut research guidelines. The committee was appointed by the Ministry of Plantation Industries on a directive of Cabinet due to a series of representations made by small and medium sector growers and regional plantation companies. And that's economic news. And finally, we have the weather report. The Met Department says thunder showers accompanied by severe lightning are likely to occur at several places in western, central, Sabaragamuwa provinces and in Galle, Mathura and Puttalam districts. There may be temporary localized strong winds during thunder showers. The general public is kindly requested to take adequate precautions to minimize damages caused by lightning activity. Showers or thunder showers will occur at several places in western, Sabaragamuwa and central provinces and in Galle and Mathura districts during the night. And showers or thunder showers may occur at a few places in the northwestern province during the afternoon or night. So that was the weather report. To wind up this news broadcast, let's look at the main points once again. Political parties and trade unions are ready to celebrate the May Day in grand scale. President Ranil Wickremesinghe is scheduled to participate in 2 May Day rallies today in lieu of International Labour Day. Liquor banned at May Day rally venues. Using drone cameras to cover May Day rallies without permission prohibited. Katunayake Airport to introduce gold shop in departure and transit areas. Schools missing as Kenya ravaged by mass flooding. And with that we conclude this morning news broadcast of Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.